The timing in my life is perfect for this opportunity. I'm at a great point, just career-wise, to be able to take on this type of endeavor. And I feel like I have something very unique to offer this whole experience.
Baby in a house when you were 13 years old and we can't find you. By the way, where's the baby buried? I asked that question to her. And she said what happened after she gave birth was they called her mom and they said that she's got to go.
So Tyler Boyer is being snarky on X.com and telling people to go look at the annual financial audit, but the financial audit is missing from last year for 3 of the 4 organizations.
What if I told you that behind the smiling face of charity lies something far darker? Leaked bank documents, secret transfers, a trail of money that vanishes across borders. And at the center of it all, one woman. Her name is Erika Kirk. And what investigators just uncovered will make your blood run cold. It started with a leak, bank documents, hidden, encrypted, explosive. They link Erika Kirk to TPUSA and a Romanian orphanage. But here's where it gets strange. The numbers don't add up. Suspicious transfers, recycled donations, internal accounts that shouldn't exist. Money comes in from one source, gets split, reappears under different names. The same dollars, counted twice, sometimes 3 times, creating the illusion of massive grassroots support. The money flows in, and then it disappears. The trail becomes messy, confusing, almost deliberately chaotic. Once the money leaves the United States, it's like it evaporates into thin air.
One person in conservative America is suddenly sitting on a massive fortune. Erika Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow, is now controlling a $100 million right-wing empire. And the numbers? They are insane.
Wire transfers to countries with no extradition, shell companies with no employees, addresses that lead to empty office buildings. But the real story? It's about to get much worse. Romanian Angels, an orphanage in Eastern Europe. Innocent name, noble cause, except it's been accused of ties to trafficking rings. Local journalists started asking questions, digging into the operations. Then suddenly, silence. Stories disappeared, reporters got reassigned, and then Charlie Kirk dies. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Erika launches a brand new orphanage in his name, in his memory. Beautiful tribute, right? Wrong. The timing is suspicious. Just weeks after Romanian Angels comes under fire, Erika's new project launches. Same region, same connections, different name. Documents suggest this orphanage isn't what it seems. It's a pass-through, a financial ghost. Money laundering disguised as charity. Records show funds entering the orphanage, then immediately transferring out to administrative partners. Partners with no websites, no history, no presence. And Erika, she calls it her emotional project, a healing journey, Charlie's legacy. But financial investigators, they call it strategic repositioning. Then comes the viral moment, a $175 million boarding school, Kirk Academy of Hope, Erika's dream, her legacy. Luxury renderings flood the internet, Olympic pools, state-of-the-art labs, designer dorms. The internet explodes. People start asking, where's this money coming from? But Erika's team rushes in with damage control. Fake news, misinformation, leaked concepts that were never approved. Don't believe the hype. They downplay, they deflect, they deny. And you know what happens next? The public becomes even more suspicious. Because if it's fake, why did those renderings have architectural firm watermarks? Why were construction timelines attached? Because this isn't the first time. It's a pattern, a formula. Big story drops, goes viral, trending everywhere. Then, misinformation claims, victim narrative, we're being attacked. Suddenly it's about online harassment, death threats, conspiracy theories. And just like that, the real issues disappear. Elite donors, international partners, offshore charity links, all hidden, buried, forgotten. While everyone argues about what's real and what's fake, the truth slips away. Websites get scrubbed, donor names vanish, tax documents get amended. So who is Erika Kirk on the surface? A grieving widow, a philanthropist, a woman trying to help children. But dig deeper and things get weird. Her parents, connected to energy consulting, agencies like the FBI, the DEA. Her father held top-level security clearances, worked on classified government projects, elite circles, government ties, power networks, the kind of background that opens doors most people don't even know exist. And then the video surfaces. A leaked CIA briefing. Erika Kirk sitting in a room talking about U.S. power grid threats.
We have 5 major threats that make our grid extremely vulnerable that we've presented to congressional officials. 1 being cyber, 2 being hackers, 3 being physical threats, 4th one is solar EMP, and the 5th one is man-made EMP. So the concern that we have is that we put out this critical information, and when we go over this risk analysis, They hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
She's discussing vulnerabilities, attack scenarios, national security intel. This isn't a charity speech. This is operational intelligence. Her team says it's acting, a training role, nothing real. She was hired for a simulation exercise, but the public, they're not buying it because simulations don't get leaked from secure CIA servers. They don't require that level of clearance. And the rumors start flying. CIA, agent.honeypot set operative. Then someone connects the dots. Erika's background in that elite networking space. She wasn't just competing. She was connected. Pageants aren't just beauty contests. They're power gatherings, elite circles, hidden influence, political donors, business elites, intelligence community figures, all mingling at galas nobody talks about. And now people are asking, is this orphanage just a front? A money network for the untouchable elite? But it gets darker, much darker. Reports start coming in. Children sent abroad, no proper paperwork, adoption records that don't exist, forged custody transfers. Some of these kids, not even real orphans. They had families, struggling parents, yes, but alive. Families thought it was temporary, a placement, a safe space, just until we get back on our feet. But the children vanished. Calls stopped being returned. Emails bounced. When parents showed up, staff claimed they'd never heard of them. Cross-border placements, no records, no trail, just gone. And who controlled it all? Erika Kirk. Every financial decision, every transfer, every account, sole signing authority, no oversight, no board approval needed. Reports showed luxury spending, high-end care, premium everything, organic meals, private tutors, specialized medical care, thousands per child. At least, that's what the invoices claimed. But when investigators showed up, the reality didn't match the numbers. The facilities were average. The care was basic, no tutors, no specialized programs, standard food, minimal medical attention, and the money, millions, just missing. Where did it go? So investigators turned their focus to TPUSA. They dig into the finances, and what they find is disturbing. Discrepancies everywhere, missing audits. 3 out of 4 organizations, no audit trail. For nonprofits pulling in tens of millions, that's not an oversight. That's deliberate. Tax filings, incomplete, hidden, restricted, entire revenue streams marked miscellaneous with no breakdown. And here's the kicker. Records were locked down months before Charlie's death.
So Tyler Boyer is being snarky on X.com and telling people to go look at the annual financial audit, but the financial audit is missing from last year for 3 of the 4 organizations. This strange decision to hide their financial statements happened 4 months before Charlie Kirk was murdered. I will repeat for clarity. Someone at Turning Point decided not to file 3 of the 4 of their annual financial statements 4 months before Charlie Kirk appointed a new COO, requested a new audit, and was murdered.
Financial controls tightened, access restricted, right when Erika started gaining more control. Board members who asked questions, quietly removed. Accountants who raised red flags, replaced. Coincidence? You tell me. Because none of this feels accidental. The money becomes harder to track. The accounts get murkier, layers upon layers of deliberate complexity. The orphanage isn't an isolated issue anymore. It's part of something bigger, a system, a machine designed to move money, hide money, make money disappear. And Erika sits right at the center. And Erika, she's not hiding. She's not lying low. She's in Washington, among political elites, donors, power players, photographed at exclusive fundraisers, speaking at closed-door events, meeting with people whose names don't appear in public records. She's not stepping back. She's tightening control, launching new initiatives, expanding operations globally, more countries, more partnerships, more money flowing, charity image, layered organizations, global operations, all under one woman's grip. And every time someone gets close to exposing the truth, a new scandal drops. A new distraction appears. The cycle repeats. So here's the question no one's asking. Is Erika Kirk using grief as a weapon? Is she hiding behind charity, behind politics, behind tragedy? Is she the financial middleman for elites who need money to vanish without a trace? Or is she something even worse? Is she the architect of a system that uses the most vulnerable children as cover for one of the biggest off-the-books financial operations nobody's talking about? Because the more you look, the less you want to know. But maybe that's exactly what they're counting on.